Morning, morning, morning. Thank you for letting me tune in. Thank you for letting me tune in, lady. I'm Liz Coronado Ortega Harris. I don't know the Glove Mark George think out about 10 year, 15 year, 30-year corporate, private, and public account. And no, lady and gentlemen, no, all your troubles and your woes, they ain't even started yet. Because I'm gonna start another bank account. It's just, the day and the time. That's what you gotta focus on. You know what I'm saying? You can pray to the Lord, all this and that, but you gotta realize how much money you gonna. Cause see, they're not gonna scan it like you do. They gonna get somewhere else and scan. You know what I mean? They gonna put it in the hand of your rival. Yeah, that's what you gotta realize. You know what I mean? But you do need punishment though. You know what I mean? You do need to be punished because you gotta wake up one day and say that you're not gonna be able to exist as an institution doing business like that. You know what I mean? Not on the scale with like Bank of America. You know what I'm saying? Even though I own you. I put you where you are. You know what I'm saying? When I first started investing with you, you wasn't even worth $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Your market cap wasn't even $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? But I own Bank of America too. You know what I'm saying? That Royal Bank of Scotland, all that. You know what I mean? But you have to be punished. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no doubt about it. You know what I mean? Because what I'm here to tell you is your mama and sister is not your wife. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It don't go like that. You need to go find you a husband, a baby daddy. You need to go find your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? If that's the excuse you're using, if you're mad about the football game, you need to go find your rival and play them again. I'm trying to see what the excuse is. I mean, you tired of Walmart, you need to start going to Target. What is it? Why are you trying to drag me through your misery? You know what I'm saying? What, you tired of driving? You tired of being fat and driving? Get out and walk. Let me drive your car. You know what I'm saying? Get your fat self out your car and let me drive your car. You know what I'm saying? You tired of being fat? Hey, let me fatten up a little bit. Get out your car, give me your car, and you get out here and walk. I mean, what are you bitching about? You know what I'm saying? Why are you stealing? You know what I'm saying? I don't watch no damn football for real, you know what I'm saying? I'm not driving your car. I'm not going to the mall on the shopping spree. You are, you know what I'm saying? Why are you taking your anger out on me, you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna be punished though, but see, at the end of the day, that don't hurt. That you love motivational because motivation is not an ass whooping. Me putting that money in another bank is the ass whooping, you know what I'm saying? That's the real ass whooping because you can't afford it, you know what I'm saying? You can't afford to lose no money, you know what I'm saying? And that's just reality, you know what I mean? And just like they say, Mr. Drysdale, man, Dale dry as hell, you know what I'm saying? When you move that money, he cannot survive like that. He can't. When that money is moved, he lose his mind out. People start getting killed, all kind of stuff, because that money's supposed to be in that bank. It ain't supposed to be nowhere else, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, when they start losing them 20s, you'll see. You see, Ann didn't draw nothing. They just saying that she did. Ann didn't draw anything, lady. If Ann drew anything, her children would still be at home, lady. Her children would still be there with her. They would not move, lady. She ain't draw nothing, lady. I can just see the scam that they come up with, lady. I can just see the scam that they trying to come up with, lady. And that's the only reason I'm not gonna do the bank at Walmart because of that nursing thing. I want to, but I just can't, man. I can't get into all that, like, I'm gonna go somewhere like Wells Fargo or something. Because if I go to Wells Fargo, it's gonna put the nail in the coffin. People gonna say that's low down and dirty, but you need to feel it, baby. You need to feel what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You need to feel it, and when you feel it, it'll be over with. You know what I'm saying? When they put that nail in your coffin, that's gonna be it. Goddamn, that's all I can tell you. When that money be in Wells Fargo hand, that's all they want, lady. All they want is to prove that y'all ain't no better, that you ain't no better, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they want to prove. And I think they're going to get it done because I get the debit card the same day. I can go start a bank because I did it before. They janked me one time, you know what I'm saying? They messed me up one time and that's why I left them, you know what I'm saying? But shit, if you doing it, shit, you ain't no different than them, you know what I'm saying? You doing it, I mean, damn, you ain't no better than they. At least I can go get my debit card and put my money in electronically the same day. And that's the ass kicking that y'all need. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you, them commercials and them endorsements, I bet they gonna change around later. It's gonna be like night and day. You are not gonna believe how that scenario gonna change later. They gonna put Chris Brown back on. They gonna say Ike Turner is the man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna say later. They gonna say it, you know what I'm saying? But even though I ain't gonna put my hands on you, you know what I'm saying? They gonna say that them guys is right for beating your ass, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They gonna say I'm a champion, you know what I'm saying? Because I even though I already know it, even though, hey, guess what? I favor the woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that stealing though. I'm not into that later. You know what I'm saying? You always say he'll get over it. Nah, it ain't no getting over it. Man. You messing up real business transactions. I'm talking about multi-billion-dollar transactions. Sometimes $1 trillion, because you just think you can push a button and stop something. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you one thing that you have stopped. Well, you have whatever road that you was on, it's finna come to an end. Whatever road, mightn't have been football, you know, it might have been some old goddamn Macy's and J.C. Penney type of thing that you was on, but it's finna come to a screeching halt. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you, not many people use their Target card at Macy's. I'm trying to tell you, I don't think they do. Not that I'm aware of. Like, you know. Yeah, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you go your whole life without being unbridled, somebody gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? The next man you gonna meet, he gonna kill you. I'm just being honest with you. He not gonna be nice to you. The next man you try to do what you doing on me, that man gonna kill you and get away with it. He gonna beat the shit out of you, leave you bloody somewhere, and probably just go ahead and kill you. And he might get away with it if the city say that she was a nuisance any damn way. They gonna say they don't have nobody with no evidence that there was anybody that did it. They can't find nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you was that much of a problem, they gonna just say that shit. Maybe she died of natural causes. They don't know. They find her off in the ditch somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But they did know that she was a problem. You know what I'm saying? They never really advertised it. They never really put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? But she was though. You know what I'm saying? You know, you always have people. You know, they always need somewhere to put their book bag or something till they get back. You always can be used for that, but you got to realize it's virtually billions of people that you can use for that same thing. You know, it don't have to be you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're there with your panties off, you're not the only one that can do that. There's billions of women that can do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can be replaced, without even thinking about it. All they got to do is look in another direction. And there's a woman sitting there with no panties on, waiting for somebody to pass the ball to her. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's virtually all it is. All you gotta do is glance in another direction. I mean, you sitting there on that tuppet like you can't be, like you invincible, but you're not. You know what I mean? But I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's some sad stuff. You know, I have to talk like this on Metro, but when I handle business, I do it on AT&T. You know, my quotes and stuff from my book. Because even though AT&T they threaten you with that nursing and stuff, they know what the line is, ladies. You know? They know I own them. You know what I'm saying? They know I own that stock, ladies. You know what I mean? And I tell you, ladies, you know, I would tell my children the best thing you can do is try to stay alive, ladies. You know? Being alive is the best thing you do. That's your best weapon. Being alive. You know what I'm saying? Because the solution to the real solution is getting rid of the problem. You know what I'm saying? That is the solution. You know what I'm saying? All that counseling and locking folks up, that's wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Locking folks up ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? They still alive. You know what I'm saying? That ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing with spending taxpayers' money. I'm talking about if you can't stop stealing, then shit. I mean, damn. You just can't stop stealing. There's only one solution to it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't stop stealing, there is a solution to the problem. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to steal no more. You know what I'm saying? After this. You know what I'm saying? And then them folks that back you, they gonna stop backing you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say, yeah, that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say, yeah, that probably was a bad idea. Now that they gonna be at your funeral, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And sitting up there lying, talking about you was a saint, you know what I'm saying? I sure ain't going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find the reason why I couldn't be there. I'm like, man, I got in my Dodge Ram and it went crank. The brakes went out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but you know what I'm saying? I got in my Dodge Ram. I was headed to the funeral. My brakes went out, and I couldn't go. I hate I wasn't there. And I just go right back to the barbering style. That's how I do. But I tell you, lady, you know, it's sad, but it's true. You know what I'm saying? I just hope you guys get untied out of that football. That's what I want you to do. Don't never put your trust in no college student, lady. College students are not Jesus Christ, lady. They just not, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bama took it back from you. Don't you know what the Crimson do? That's why I told you how to be careful talking about that opportunity bull you be talking about all the time. Yeah, we get the opportunity and, you know, and everything goes as well as it's supposed to, and they goddamn took your first touchdown from your ass. See what I'm saying? Because you agree with them all the time. And that's what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? You deserve that. You know what I'm saying? You can go back in any play and say that you need to call it back, but they don't. You can go review every play in football. Think I'm lying, lady. You can go back in every play in football and you could throw a flag or blow a whistle if you wanted to. But since you always saying it, if you had the opportunity as well as the other team, the opposing team, that's why they went back, because they didn't want to go down in history that you scored on them and took their mojo. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You scored on them before they did. You took their mojo. You would have won in Vegas. You would have won too much money in Vegas. You know, you would have virtually won all the money in Vegas because you scored the first touchdown. You see what I'm saying? So they had to call that back. You see what I'm saying? But it was really nothing you could do but get a little boo-boo in your draw. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that solid boo-boo. I'm talking about a little coffee boo-boo. It was in your drawers. Why? Because they called it back, and you couldn't do nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? There was nothing you could do. Because you had the opportunity as well as they did not to ever say opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you choose to say on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So all you could do is sit down there on your tuppet and just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I tell you, like, you know? And one day you'll wake up, you'll say you're going to want to be true blue. It ain't going to be this year, though. You know what I'm saying? One day you're going to wake up, you're going to say, man, I really want to be true blue. I want to know, tell me exactly how to define true blue, how to be really part of a true blue society. And you can't compromise. That's why. You know what I mean? There ain't no compromise. You either going to be true or false, goddamn. You either going to be real or fake. You got to make your mind up. You're going to be true, false, real, or fake. You know, you're going to do fiction or non-fiction. You know, you're going to do a biography or autobiography. You can't do both. Because the Crimson going to take it from you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to find a way to outfox you. They're going to find a way to steal from you in your face because you agreed with them. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't nothing you can do about it when they go back in history and go back when they was interviewing you before the game, post, pre-game, and at the halftime, where you was talking about all that as well as and the opportunity and the opposing team. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, what I tell you, you know, it's sad, but it's true. Thank God that Kate Upton is the best thing Auburn had going for them in the last 10 years. Though. There ain't nobody been better than that lady. She the best thing Auburn got going for them. I think she need to be the CEO of Apple Computer. That's what I'm gonna vote. I want Kate Upton to be the CEO of Apple and not Timmy, lady. They don't need Tim up there. They need a woman. They need a woman up there. Quit playing with people's emotions like it's a woman running that computer company and put a real woman up there. So people can stop getting those stiffies for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, what's going on the other end of the phone? And it's Tim. It's Tim on the other end, lady. And you thought it was Kate. You know what I'm saying?